What's up, guys? So in today's video, we're going to talk about real estate inspections. It happens every time you get a deal in escrow, whether you're representing the buyer, the seller, or both. And it's very important to be familiar with the whole process. So we're going to go ahead and break it down. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, what is the purpose of a real estate inspection? In short, the purpose of real estate inspections is to assess the condition of a property before a sale is finalized. They help identify any existing or potential issues, such as structural problems, safety concerns, or needed repairs. This allows buyers to make informed decisions, negotiate repairs or price adjustments, and avoid unexpected expenses after purchasing. For sellers, inspections can also serve to address any issues before listing, making the property more marketable. So let's go over a more detailed list of real estate inspections. Number 1 is identify structural issues. Inspectors check for foundational problems such as cracks in the walls, uneven floors, or sagging ceilings. These issues may indicate significant structural damage that could be costly to repair. Number 2 is evaluate the roof and exterior. The roof is thoroughly inspected for damage, leaks, or wear and tear. The exterior is also checked for issues like damaged siding, windows, and doors, which could affect the property's curb appeal and energy efficiency. Number 3 is assess plumbing and drainage. Inspectors look for leaks, water pressure issues, and signs of water damage, including mold or mildew. They also check the drainage system to ensure proper water flow away from the house, preventing future flooding or water damage. Number 4 is examine electrical systems. The electrical system is checked for safety hazards such as outdated wiring, overloaded circuits, or faulty outlets, which could pose a fire risk or require expensive upgrades. Number 5 is inspect HVAC systems. The heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems are assessed to ensure they are functioning properly and efficiently. This includes checking for leaks, proper airflow, and the age of the system. Number 6 is check for pest and rodent infestation. Inspections often include checking for signs of pest infestations such as termites and rodents that could cause significant damage to the property or pose health risks. Number 7 is look for safety hazards. Inspectors ensure the property complies with safety standards, checking things like the presence of smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, handrails, and other safety features. Number 8 is verify compliance with building codes. The inspection ensures that any renovations or additions made to the property comply with local building codes, which can be important for future renovations or selling the property. Number 9 is review insulation and energy efficiency. Proper insulation, efficient windows, and doors are checked to help the buyer understand the energy efficiency of the property. This can affect heating and cooling costs in the long term. Number 10 is evaluate the condition of appliances. Inspectors may assess the condition and functionality of appliances like the dishwasher, refrigerator, washer and dryer, and the oven. While these aren't always included in inspections, they can be part of the process. Number 11 is highlight potential maintenance issues. Beyond major repairs, inspectors also highlight minor maintenance issues that could arise in the near future, allowing the buyer to plan for future upkeep. Number 12 is negotiate price or repairs. Based on the inspection findings, the buyer may negotiate the purchase price or ask the seller to make repairs before finalizing the sale. This can prevent surprises after purchase. Number 13 is give the buyer peace of mind. The inspection provides an overall sense of security to the buyer, assuring them that the property is in good condition or highlighting areas that may require attention. Number 14 is protect the investment. A thorough inspection helps ensure that the buyer is making a sound financial investment. It reduces the risk of unexpected costs or future complications by uncovering hidden issues. Number 15 is facilitate the closing process. A successful inspection can smooth the closing process by eliminating doubts and allowing both parties to proceed with confidence. If issues arise, it provides an opportunity for the buyer and seller to address them before closing. The bottom line for inspections is by thoroughly evaluating the property, Real estate inspections provide transparency, which is critical in making informed buying or selling decisions. Number 2 is, what are real estate inspections like? Now, this is a little repetitive, but real estate inspections are a thorough process where a professional inspector evaluates a property's condition to identify any issues or potential problems that might affect its value or livability. Here's a general overview of what you can expect during an inspection. Number 1 is exterior evaluation. The inspector will start by assessing the outside of the property, looking at the roof, siding, windows, doors, and foundation for any damage or signs of wear. They'll also check for proper drainage around the home to prevent water damage. Number 2 is interior examination. Inside, the inspector will examine key systems like plumbing, electrical wiring, HVAC, and any appliances included in the sale. They'll check for leaks, proper functioning, and safety issues. Number 3 is structural assessment. The inspector will also check the integrity of the structure itself, including walls, ceiling, floors, and the foundation, looking for cracks, shifts, or other signs of instability. Number 4 is attic and basement. The inspector will often go into the attic and basement to check for insulation, ventilation, mold, or water damage. These areas can sometimes reveal issues that aren't obvious from the main living spaces. Number 5 is safety concerns. The inspector will look for potential safety hazards like faulty wiring, broken stairs, or radon levels. Number 6 is the report. After the inspection, the inspector will provide a detailed report, often with photos, outlining any issues or concerns, and may even give recommendation for repairs for further evaluations by specialists. In regards to timing, the length of an inspection can vary based on the size of the property, but it typically takes a few hours. Buyers usually attend the inspection to ask questions and get a better understanding of the property's condition. Number 3 is understanding and reading the inspection report. Reading a real estate inspection report can be a bit overwhelming at first, but understanding it is essential to making informed decisions about a property. Here's a guide to help you read and interpret the report. Number 1 is start with the summary. First thing is the overview. Most inspection reports will have a summary section at the beginning. This summarizes the most significant findings and issues found during the inspection. Pay attention to any major issues, such as structural damage, roof leaks, or foundation problems. The second thing is priority levels. Look for issues categorized by urgency. They might be labeled as immediate attention needed, potential concern, or routine maintenance. Number 2 is check the scope of the inspection. The first thing is, what was inspected? The report will list what was included in the inspection, like the roof, HVAC, plumbing, electrical systems, foundation, and appliances. The second thing is, what wasn't inspected? Understand any limitations. Some areas of the home might not have been accessible, or certain systems might not have been tested if they were locked or inaccessible. Number 3 is review the details. The first thing is photographs. Many inspectors include photos to show problem areas. Make sure to look at those closely to understand the condition of key areas. The second thing is description of findings. For each section of the report, for example, roof, plumbing, electrical, the inspector will describe what they saw. Pay close attention to any issues that are marked as needed repair or replacement. The third thing is severity. Issues might be classified based on severity. A typical report will highlight whether an issue is minor, moderate, or major. For example, minor things could be aesthetic issues or things that don't significantly affect the home's livability or safety. Major issues can require significant repairs or affect safety and livability. Number 4 is look for safety concerns. In regards to safety hazards, the inspector will often highlight issues that pose a danger to occupants, such as exposed wires, structural weaknesses, mold, or gas leaks. These should be prioritized and addressed before moving forward with the purchase. Number 5 is pay attention to potential problems. The first thing is cost of repairs. The report might not provide an estimate, but it could give you an idea of the type of repairs needed. You can use this information to estimate costs or get quotes from contractors. The second thing is items that may need monitoring. Some issues might not need immediate attention, but may require monitoring or maintenance over time. Number 6 is check the recommendations. Ask for an expert opinion. Inspectors often recommend further evaluations or repairs by specialists, such as a roofer, electrician, or plumber, for more complex issues. This is useful to understand what may need further attention. Number 7 is compare with your expectations. You gotta ask yourself, what were your concerns going in? If you had specific concerns, such as the roof or foundation, compare those with what the inspector found. And then ask yourself, is the condition of the property in line with the age or price? Older homes might have more issues, but they could also come with a lower price tag. Consider whether the findings make sense based on the property's age and market value. So what are the next steps? The first thing is negotiate repairs or price. If the inspection reveals major issues, you may want to negotiate with the seller for repairs or a reduction in the purchase price. Next is get estimates. For major repairs, getting estimates from contractors can help you understand the costs involved. Lastly, decide whether to proceed or not. Depending on the severity of the issues, you may decide to proceed with the purchase, request repairs, or walk away. So to summarize everything, what are the key sections to look for? For the roof, look at the condition, leaks, lifespan, and any immediate concerns. For the electrical systems, look for safety issues, outdated wiring, or code violations. For plumbing, look at leaks, water pressure, or outdated systems. Now, what are the key sections to look for in the report? For the roof, look at condition, leaks, lifespan, and any immediate concerns. For the electrical systems, look at safety issues, outdated wiring, or code violations. For the plumbing, look at leaks, water pressure, or outdated systems. For the foundation and structure, look at cracks, movement, and stability. For HVAC, look at the age, maintenance, or repair needs. So that is pretty much the A to Z process for a real estate inspection. You do the inspection, you get the summary or report, and then you decide if you want to move forward with the deal or not. You're going to need to do one for every deal you do in your career, so you might as well start getting familiar with it now. I'd love to help you. Feel free to email me anytime, send me a DM on Instagram, and if you like this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel.